Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. I have decided that the microphone I was using was absolute crap. So what we're going to talk about today, this is going to be pretty short. I've been doing a lot of work today on my community, and so this is going to be short. In fact, I don't even have my overlays set up yet, but I'm going to. So if you are on TikTok and this is the first time you're seeing me, you can put a 1 in the comments over there. If you're seeing me on YouTube for the first time, you can put a 1 in the comments there as well. So if you have questions about what we're talking about, it is Q colon and then put your question. And that'll be really helpful for me. So let me just share this with you. I'm trying to get this thing up, and let's see if it's going to let me. Oh, it is. Good, 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 good. It is going to let me. Okay. So here, right, here's the thing that I want you to realize, that your knowledge, whenever you're going whenever you're sharing content on any platform, doesn't matter what it is, but if you're sharing content on a platform, and I'm sorry, we've got a little bit of a lag, it looks like, but if you're sharing content on any platform whatsoever, here's one thing that you should know. You should know that your expertise deserves more than platform payouts. You should know that your expertise deserves more than sponsorships. Your expertise deserves more than AdSense. Your expertise deserves more than just letting the platform take control of the whole situation, right? It doesn't matter what it is. And again, I don't care which platform it is. When you make content on a platform, you are renting that platform. You don't own anything. You don't own anything. And look, I have a perfect example of how that is the case. This was going on a year, probably about a year and say 15 months ago. I logged on one day to a TikTok account that I was pretty proud of, and I had 41,000 people the night before. I logged on to it again. I couldn't get in it. I kept trying. I kept trying. Oh, I'm just noticing now that I'm about to be out of juice here, so we better get some charging going. But I noticed that I noticed I couldn't get into my account. And the thing about not being able to get into the account was I found out later that somebody stole my account on TikTok. Now that hasn't happened on YouTube, but I know a friend of mine, even on Facebook, he had a Facebook group with 4,000 people in it, and Facebook just shut it down. See, that's the thing. You don't own these platforms. You don't own these accounts on these platforms. So if they decide to change the compensation structure, if they decide to shut your account down, if they decide to restrict your lives like TikTok's done to me, if they decide to do any of that stuff, guess what? You have no resource. You have no control over any of that. So what you want to do is you want to take control. And all you have to do to take control is realize this. Whoops, sorry about that. All you have to do to do that is realize that your. Why is this not working? Oh, that's why. All right, where is that? Oh, okay. Let's try to find this. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't know why it's not popping up, but you know, it's live, so that kind of stuff happens. But yeah, I don't know where I don't know why my camera is working here. Anyway. This is crazy. I don't know where this camera is coming from. All right. Anyway, we're going to get rid of that. So there. This is all you have to do to make money online. Now, you don't have to sell digital products. You don't have to try to quote unquote teach people how to make money. All you need to do is show your existing knowledge and use point A to point B and help people solve problems. That's it. Identify the problem, understand the cause, apply what you know, take action, create ongoing value for those people, help them achieve a result. So they go from point A to point B, right? And when you can go from point A to point B, I'm gonna move this over here. Whoops. If you can go from point A to point B with these people, they will pay you. And the reason I know that is because a friend of mine that I met over on another platform, and he explained this to me, and I was like, wow, that does make a lot of sense, right? That makes a ton of sense. Problem solving helps people want to pay you, period. That's all there is to it. And then all you got to do is figure out how to get people from social media to a place that you own. Okay? And if you can get people from social media to a place that you own, then you control it, right? Then you have control over this situation. And that's why I started using a platform called School. Now, I'm not using School because I want to have a community but I want ongoing monthly recurring revenue, right? That's what I want. And so in order to get monthly recurring revenue, you have got to realize that that's the way that you do it. Now, what kinds of topics could you cover where you would be able to do something like this? What kind of topics could you cover? Well, let me show you a couple of them. If it's going to let me do it here. There we go. So hopefully you can see those. I'm putting this on the categories here. And again, this is not done real well, to be honest with you, right off the top. Because I was doing so much work inside my community today that I just didn't have a chance to do. Just didn't have a chance to do them. But if you look at these categories, right? Hobbies, spirituality, tech, music, health, sports, self-improvement, relationships. If you look at those categories, you realize that you have knowledge in one of those, and that would be a great way for you to make money because you control the expertise. Look, we all have expertise in something, right? We all know something. So if you can control that audience and get paid for that audience based on the value you provide the audience, not on the number of views you get from that audience, you'll be much better off. Would you rather have 50,000 followers, or would you rather have 200 people paying you $25 a month to learn about your hobby or tech or music or spirituality or sports or health or relationships? Which would you rather have? Would you rather have 50,000 followers and 100,000 views a month, or would you rather have 200 people consistently paying you $25 a month? What would you rather have? Right? It's a no-brainer. And And besides creating content, guess what? There's another way, there's several other ways that you can get people to join a community, right? And the community is simply just a place that you own, okay? It's simply just a place that you own. And these are the ways that you get them to do it. And I am going to move that over as well. Again, you have to excuse me here because today was just not the day to get some of this stuff done. All right, so we got that. So I want to get rid of that. There we go. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. I'm just trying to get rid of all this other stuff, right? Just trying to get rid of it all. So there are 4 ways that you can get people to go to a place that you own. Number 1 is outreach. You can email, you can DM, you can text. You can actually reach out to people. And that's the fastest way, believe it or not. That's the fastest way to get people involved and aware of what you're doing. Alex Hormozy is fond of saying, if you're not at $1 million a year with a business or any kind of income model, you ought to spend 4 hours a day promoting what you do to new people. So you've got outreach, you've got content like I'm doing here, right? Where you give something valuable for free, just like I am now. I'm teaching for free. And then you have advertising. You can actually pay for ads on Meta or Google, whatever. Or you can get people to refer you. I've got a community where if people refer people to my community, then they get 50% monthly commission for everybody they bring in. So those are the 4 ways that you get traffic. And look, everything that you do, you need traffic. You got to have traffic. And I'm not talking just views. I'm talking people that will visit where you suggest that they visit. You got to have that. And if you don't, then you're kind of SOL. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why my camera. Well, there's my camera. There it is. All right. There it is. So, yeah. Those are the things. And you've got to take control of this is what you need to do. All right? And again, it comes down to something simple. Find something you're good at, find something you love, find something you have proof that you've helped other people with, or some kind of proof that you're good at it, and then offer that to other people. Like I've got a friend of mine who is, she has been in the foster care system, right, as a foster care parent for a decade. And she knows the problems that foster care parents go through. So guess what she does? She started a community so people that are in the foster care system have somebody they can go to who has 10 years experience. Because those kids go through a lot of emotional issues that other kids don't. You know, the feelings of abandonment and the feelings that they're not loved, and they have meltdowns and they have these issues. And my friend Danny is really good at helping those people. My friend Kathleen is a best-selling author, and she decided to have a community. And what she decided to do was, I'm going to help overworked, highly, highly productive and highly successful women who just feel like they don't have anybody to turn to. I've got another woman who says she can take, like secondhand stuff and turn it into really nice things for your home. Yeah, so I've got people all over the map. But all they're doing, right, all they are doing is solving problems, right? Just solving problems. All they're doing is solving problems. So, anyway, guys, if you want to know more about this, this has not been the greatest live in the world, but I'll tell you, you can go to my community, which is the Cash Flow Path. And here at the Cash Flow Path, we're going to teach you, if you're a creator or an expert over 40. I was saying educational creators, but I don't think people were getting it. So if you're a creator or an expert over 40, meaning you know how to talk about something and you know how to make content about something, you can build your income that you actually own, right? You can build income that you own, not somebody else, not some platform who tells you what you're worth. You can build your own income instead of renting it out on platforms. Again, then you don't need to rely on platform payouts, ads, sponsors, anything. And actually, you can get a free trial to this and check it out and see for yourself if you think that it's worth it. All right. But I encourage you to check that out. Lots of resources in there in the free trial. So you can check all of that stuff out. But if you want to join the Cash Flow Path, link is in my bio. Happy to have you there. You know, because we are a circle of people, but this is about finding a path. Build, connect, earn, repeat. Because when you have a community and they pay you every single month, then you're golden, right? You're golden. You don't need to worry about how many views did I get or how many subs did I gain this month. You have to worry about any of that stuff. So I am going to strongly encourage you, if you are sick of worrying about what my what my path looks like toward earning, find a problem you can solve, find something you love talking about, find something you love helping other people about. Hey Damon, what's going on, man? And stop with the digital products and the make money online stuff. You know, there's a woman on this platform who teaches people how to co-sleep, and she's got 651 people paying her $15 a month. There's another woman who's got 170 people in her group, and she just has people get together and hang out and watch birds. And she's got over 170 people at $15 a month or $17 a month, something like that. She's making like $3,800 a month. And all she does is they just get in that community and they talk about bird watching, or birding as they call it, right? You could teach Canva. You could teach art. You could teach dog training. You could teach cycling. You could teach pickleball. You could teach crochet. You could teach calligraphy. Whatever it is you want to teach, just something you love. Something you love, and it helps people solve problems. That's all it is. But if you want to, you can check out the community. It's there. I just created this, which I'm pretty excited about. Where is it? There it is. So I just created this. Why is it not showing up? That is driving me crazy. So there you go. So that is the Cash Flow Path. You are welcome to check it out. Real results, real freedom. You can see some of our testimonials in there. And I'm going to wrap things up for tonight. Hope you guys have yourselves a good night. And whoops, what happened? What happened? Where'd I go? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, this has not been my my finest hour, but I'm going to wrap things up here. So nope, that didn't work either. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.